Mo.
I think it's gonna rain.
It does feel. What is the?
It was raining a little bit on
No.
my drive here.
Are you fucking kidding me? Better start.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna rain from like 11:45 to 11:55, and then it'll stop.
Oh, good, because I don't work till 1.
Oh, switch it. Change the time. Change the time. Change the prediction time.
12:45 to 12:57.
Fuck.
Nice. Got him.
Got him.
That's Brittany. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to. You know, why do I say good morning?
You know, I was just thinking that. What if people are listening to this in the evening? Or
Well, actually, I just realized I never say that. I always say, "Hey, everybody."
Well, I think it just feels like such a morning recording.
Right.
It's a little cozy
yeah.
in here. It's real kind of rainy outside.
Yeah.
Dark and damp.
I'll go with it.
I think you should commit to the good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Ooh,
We have a soundtrack.
perfect.
Welcome back to the Sacred Books of Britney Spears.
Oh my God.
10 episodes in. Some of us are still amateurs.
John Wayne just dropped his headphones.
Good thing these aren't expensive.
Yikes.
Are you enjoying that bagel I bought you? Oh, it's an English muffin. Okay.
Oh, you already had the bagel that I bought you?
Oh,
okay.
that's right.
You got
Okay.
seconds? Okay.
And I'm joined by my friends, Bessie Jo
Good morning.
and John Wayne.
I thought we weren't doing good morning.
Well, we are. So
So,
Good afternoon.
always the contrarian.
classic John Wayne.
Good
So-
day.
You're struggling with that English.
I'm trying not to
muffin.
make the sounds.
Oh, the mouth sounds? Well, maybe some of our viewers or listeners enjoy that.
No. Nobody enjoys that.
So, wait, Bessie Jo, what did you just discover? You were saying?
Oh, Aaron and I discovered today as I was going through the coffee mugs that he provided for this recording, and he had one that's a Cancer coffee mug. And I am also a Cancer, which, you know, explains a lot. We get along pretty okay. So
Do cancers generally get along with each
I
other?
think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, that explains
My
a lot.
boyfriend's also a Cancer. Got a lot of cancers going on. Cancer with Cancer. And it says on the mug, it's a very charming mug with a cartoon crab playing tennis. Not sure why. But on the back, it says, Cancers are timid people. It's hard to coax them out of their shell. Agreed. When you admire a Cancer's legs, you run the risk of getting pinched. That part's pretty funny.
They don't like compliments?
I guess not. Cancers are born in the dog days of summer. No wonder they're so crabby. Cancers are great at keeping secrets, especially their own. I'm going to have to disagree with that. I'm
A big mouth?
an aggressive, maybe not about other people's secrets, but
Okay.
I am not a private person
Fair.
in the least.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
The famous Cancers are Crab Apples, the Wicked Witch of the West, Scrooge, and Crabgrass. What? Come on. Those are the famous things and people they picked out.
It's crazy when horoscopy, astrological things like that are really cheesy, especially with the
With the puns.
Look at a crab's legs, you'll get pinched by their pinctures because crabs have
Are you saying
pinctures.
Are you saying pinchers?
It sound like pinch.
Pinchers?
Isn't that the word?
Pinchers? Like pinchers, like
Oh.
literal pinchers.
Pinch.
Got it.
But you're saying pinkchers.
Well, I was also doing an accent badly.
Which one? The crab accent?
He's doing crap.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm not making fun
It's
of you.
offensive to crabs.
So we're Cancers.
Yeah.
Are you psychic?
I believe I'm an empath.
Same. Okay. Well, I guess
Which I hate when people say that, by the way. I hate when I meet other people who describe themselves as an empath.
Yeah.
But I am.
What's
one.
an empath?
Someone who can like feel out the room and know exactly what that person is feeling or their mood, and if that person is upset, they get upset. Like your mirror neurons are wackadoo. like they're constantly firing. Like when you come in tired, John Wayne, I start feeling a little tired, or the need to fix you,
Or when you
The
come,
need to fix me.
the need to make you feel happy.
it's also a thing. I've gone up to friends and just at a look, I can say, what's wrong? I can just feel it. And they might be 99% themselves, but I don't know. You can just pick up on the way they said hey to you or something. I don't know why, but it's just something I've always
It's just
had.
the energy that they're putting
Yeah.
out.
And
Interesting.
it's one of the,
energy.
it's just, I've always been good at being able to just sense things like that. Like this morning when you came in, sometimes you come in a little bit,
Sweepy deepy.
and other days you come in like
I can
bouncing
always
around.
come in sweepy deepy.
I mean, this morning you came in and you did a cartwheel into this basement, and it was just like,
Yeah, it was a little excessive. I mean, the ceilings are really low, so the
Yeah.
fact that you didn't
I didn't
hit your
realize that
feet.
they were that low.
I mean, I don't know what you called that. It was almost like a forward handspring into a back handspring into a backflip into a rounding.
I just wanted to show you guys I've been doing some tumbling exercises and, some amateur gymnastics.
It's paid off.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah. I mean, that was incredible when you did that like triple spin on your back, and then you were doing the peace sign while I don't know.
Yeah, you did
Some
it all
people
with
call
no
that
hands.
breakdancing, but I don't know. I've just
Well-
been mixing it up.
All of your work in tumbling, I think, will be, to your advantage during the hide and seek
Yeah.
tournament.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I really do. All you have to do is dress up, camouflage, and somersault your way through.
Well, at least this time I'll be able to get out of the tree by myself. So. that'll be-
Did you need help getting out of the tree last time?
Oh yeah.
Who
Yeah.
helped you? The fireman?
Yes. They helped me down like a little cat.
Were you scared?
I scratched him. Yeah, I was terrified.
It's rough. I
Yeah.
belayed a ropes and rock climbing course for work this week for our spring festival for Brittany.
Yep.
And I was the belay, so I was holding all those kids up as they climbed. And
Yeah. So, it's great that you bring that up. So, yeah, Happy Spring Festival.
Happy Spring
Otherwise
Festival.
known as March Madness. It's crazy. The whole March is just like springtime, and it's just a month long.
The Spear Spring.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll have to remember that.
The Spear Spring.
So,
Spear Spring.
yeah, it's just a month long festival of remembering and loving and
Activities.
to welcome the beginning of summer. So,
What booth were you in charge of, John Wayne?
The kissing booth.
Oh, right, the kissing booth.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a pretty long line at that kissing booth. Did
Yeah.
you ever have someone, pay how much was it?
It was $1.
Okay, they pay you your $1, and you just look at them and you're like, this is going to be rough. Or were you just like open-minded?
I think everyone's beautiful.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I mean, I may not be attracted to everybody, but
Yeah.
I think everybody's beautiful.
That that big burly guy, he must have
Yeah.
given you a couple dollars because he kind of lingered there for a minute.
I think he liked me. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little cheek kiss.
Oh, there wasn't any tongue?
No.
Cheeks only.
Oh, it was cheek only. Okay. Wait, your cheek or their cheek?
Kisser's choice.
Okay. Okay. And then
And then what booth did you run, Aaron?
so I ran a couple of different games. So there's one where you had to throw coins at a well.
And make a wish?
Right. So I didn't have, we ran out of coins pretty early, so it was kind of dependent on people bringing their own coins.
Wait, you provided the coins?
I was gonna say, how do you make money on that game? It makes more sense if they brought their own coin, but it's very generous that you provided the coins in the beginning.
That actually makes sense now because I was told by...
Because the festival was a loss.
Yeah, the Grandmaster had said, had cautioned me against several of these games, and I had insisted upon them. That actually makes sense. Yeah, because we did not even break even on that. We actually lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
We were using some of the larger coins instead of the smaller ones.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of people, instead of throwing it in the well and making a wish, just pocketed it and
Yeah.
ran.
For there was that one woman who was screaming, "Yay, yay, yay, laundry money, yay, yay, yay." I bet you. Okay.
She probably took some.
Yeah, you know what? Clarity. Brittany has provided clarity through you. So, one more lesson.
One more lesson.
This was my first spring festival that I ran.
And it's exhausting.
It is.
Give yourself some credit, even though it was a loss.
Right.
Yeah.
And
A lot of money, actually. We're actually in trouble. I might actually have to take away, like, insurance from some of the employees.
I'm sorry. What employees have an insurance?
Yeah.
I'd like to get to know them.
Yeah.
You know, the other employees. There's different tiers.
The man who runs the bell tower.
Well, yeah, because his back.
Is he number one? Is bell tower man number one?
Well, his back is pretty.
The ushers.
Yeah, the ushers, the printers, the people who print out the pamphlets every week, the people who dust, who like fluff out the couch cushions, or who used to.
Would you describe me as your second in command?
I would not argue if you describe yourself that way.
Okay. Well, let's say I am.
Assistant to the assistant.
And I needed to visit the optometrist. And I've been needing to visit an optometrist for the last 5-6 years.
Is optometrist an eye doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indeed. You can't throw me a bone and give me some sweet insurance?
I've thrown you bones.
Yeah, literal bones at me.
Not at
Collect
you.
your dead. Collect your dead.
They're not. I'm not throwing them at you. They're just in a plate that I put on your front door.
Right, I forgot that was my dinner.
We can work something out. In fact, you know what? How about this? I personally know a great optometrist. If you go to him, he'll hook you up.
You didn't find him on the dark web, did you? I don't want any shoddy under the table optometrist.
I'll fix your eyes.
He's not shoddy.
I just have to take yours out first.
And wear them around my neck.
Look, not everybody. Why do you need a license or a great rating to operate?
I
You know
think
what
that I'm all for that.
Yeah, he's self-taught. He's got great reviews. He's
blind. That's a problem. I know exactly which guy you're talking
that's
about.
pretty amazing.
I mean, it's an eyeball. How do you?
That's like Beethoven, leading a symphony.
Right?
So don't tell me that it's not possible.
Have you visited him for your eye health?
Thankfully, I haven't had any issues. Just
And even if you did, would you go to him?
he's not in my network.
He is. You know a guy. He's your eye guy.
He's not in my insurance network.
Oh.
And so,
Bless you.
John Wayne, are you okay?
Yep.
You didn't catch anything from kissing all those people, did you?
90% sure it's allergies.
You've been dealing with this for a while, huh? Well, that jasmine's blooming,
For
as
about
we've
a week.
discussed.
It's been about a week. Yeah.
Hold on one quick second, guys.
Are you taking a phone call right now?
Hello? Yeah, doctor, can I schedule a B12 shot for me and most of my employees? Yeah, we've just got some sickness running rampant through the church.
Do you think I'm a part of that?
Cool, thank you.
He said employees.
Yeah, do you think I'm
I
going to
said
get a
most of-
B12 shot?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Hey, how was that phone call?
Good. We just taking some precautions. Yeah. So
B12, huh? That's the winner.
Yeah, that's going to prevent everything, for sure.
It's the miracle.
I feel like I ate too much bread. Anyone else?
How are you doing, John Wayne?
I'm good.
You seem like you're in such a good mood this morning.
Yep. Great. I guess. What are we trying to hint at?
No, nothing.
Oh, how did your date go with that new girl?
It went well. It went good. She made me dinner.
Oh, what'd she make?
It was like a medley of vegetables and some chicken.
A vegetable medley?
Yep,
With chicken?
with chicken.
Okay.
and then like some Parmesan garlic sauce on top.
Mm.
And then some butternut squash on the side. A little pumpkin spice on top. Yeah. And then we ate it and had some wine on the side, and it was a great evening.
Did you do it?
Do what?
It.
Oh my gosh, you guys are children.
We're concerned about
A
you.
gentleman doesn't share secrets.
Well, how about this? Answer is this.
Is that why you were cartwheeling when you came in?
Possibly.
Is that why? Okay. Now, how about this?
Mm-hmm.
Are the joints on your bunk bed a little bit squeakier?
Did you loosen your bunk bed? Because that's dangerous.
No.
Good. Because I had read an article about that, about people doing that. Okay.
Yeah, that could be really dangerous. No,
Yeah.
I always check to make sure that the bunk bed is secure.
Okay. Is the bottom bunk made? Like, is it always just made and it's untouched?
Yes.
Okay.
What color
Sheets.
are the sheets? Are they black because you're still in mourning?
No, the sheets are baby blue.
Baby blue.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
What sheets are your sheets?
Lime green.
Lime
Whoa.
green. Wow. You know what they
That is
say.
assaulting to the eye.
Whatever. They're just sheets.
Excuse me.
Some people have to have like a color scheme. No.
You never told us your new girlfriend's name.
Oh, did I not?
I think you refused to tell us.
Oh, I think I did. I wanted.
Did you want to give her a shout out?
No.
Okay. Well.
I don't want her to get like,
Oh, famous.
No,
her
I just
hopes
like
up.
harassed.
God.
Did you say get her hopes up? I just don't want her to get harassed or, someone to be like, oh my God, I know you. I heard about you.
True.
I just want to keep our lives private. I mean, it's still early in the relationship. So.
Right. We are doing really well. We have, thousands and thousands of listeners. So it would be possible
Right.
that she would.
I mean, people talk.
Yeah. That's you know what? That's a good approach to maintaining a sense of normalcy.
I mean, my life's pretty normal, I think.
And you
like
said you're not a Cancer.
No, I'm a Gemini.
Because this mug, if I know anything about Cancers, this mug has informed me that they're very trustworthy and they are great at keeping secrets, especially their own. And
Sure, especially their own, not other people's.
We haven't told anybody about this stuff. All the
Besides
thousands of
all the listeners.
Right. But I haven't personally told anybody. Like, oh, did you hear about John Wayne?
Oh, well, that's good.
I've talked.
I can see it in your eyes. You've told everyone you know.
I'm really bad.
She likes
It's not,
to talk.
I love talking.
She likes the telling people other people's secrets.
Maybe not others people. But I love talking about my own secrets.
Right. We talk about everything on this.
Yeah.
You're very open.
I am.
It's one of the reasons why you're so good at this.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you're very willing. Your willingness to share.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of, great segue. I was tested on my X theory.
Yes. Okay.
When we talked about X's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
correct?
Something like that. Yeah.
And my conclusion was stop giving a fuck. It's all ego.
No, I think if you said something. John Wayne said, "Do you guys have any thoughts on your exes, your partner being friends with their exes?" And you said, "I encourage it. I absolutely encourage it." Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I still do.
But how were you tested?
During the festival that I worked this week,
Mm-hmm.
my boyfriend's ex was also working the festival.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
her tier was actually higher than mine. And I had never met her before. So technically she was my boss for that section of the festival.
Yeah.
And I knew before I clocked in that was going to happen.
Oh,
Like I was told she has returned to help work out.
Yeah.
And I was having panic sweats, all these things. I was like, why am I being so immature about this?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Right.
I encourage exes to be around, blah, blah, blah. And I realized, first of all, it went swimmingly. It was
Okay.
okay.
Sure,
It was
of
okay.
course.
But I realized it's harder for me to encourage. It's harder for me to be around exes or talk about exes if my partner at the time isn't necessarily like friends with them anymore.
Okay.
And if they're not friends with them anymore, then I feel weird being around them. But for quite a while, I felt very immature and hypocritical because I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Why do I have to work with an ex right now?
Yeah.
But then, it went swimmingly and she was wonderful. And you end up having more in common with that person than you realize because you fell in love with the same person at one point in your life. So
Right.
you have to have some stuff in common.
Did you guys talk about it?
Yeah. Did you?
No, hell no. Hell no. If she, and I would talk about it if she seemed comfortable with it.
Did she
Right.
know that you were his boyfriend, new girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did you ever look at her and think, huh, we share the same dick?
Yes, but that never bothered me. It actually
Okay.
made me more interested in her.
Got it. Like,
Like,
oh, what did you think of his ball?
Should we talk about
Yeah, should we talk
my
about his
God.
balls?
his ball?
Oh,
Too soon.
No, it's not. No, it's whatever. No, but that stuff interests me more than it does, like, make me
yeah,
jealous. I'm just like, oh, cool.
right.
We both have seen something a lot of people haven't seen. Let's talk about it. But I felt out the vibe, and I don't think she wanted to talk about it. So
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
You asked her.
No, but like I said, I'm an empath.
That's right. Got
I
it.
know when certain things should be brought up.
Right. You're both manning the booth, or she's in there checking. She's getting you change. And
Yeah,
you're
she
thinking,
gave me my onesie jumpsuit to help
right.
run the ropes and rock course.
And it went through your head like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't bring up his penis now. I don't know. I can just feel it.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
is that the topic that they should talk about?
Well, that's the thing they have in common.
I mean, a person, not just a dick.
Right. But see, the thing is that everybody interacts with him and they like get to see him. You know what I mean? But like, he's got this private
But
part of himself
That only
a
a chosen
handful of people.
population have seen.
I mean, it could
It's
be
like
anything.
a club. It's a club.
Yeah. I mean, he could be wearing shorts or underwear, and everybody else would be like, "Oh, those are his legs," because as we said, I'm a leg person. Okay, but like,
Well,
he's
don't
got this-
comment on his legs because he will get pinchy.
Well, no, that's us.
He'd get pink.
He's a Cancer too.
He's a Cancer.
Oh, he is also.
He is.
Wow,
You missed that.
we are.
All three of us. This person you haven't met. We
Yeah.
are best friends.
It's just amazing. Okay, but
So yeah, I was
Okay.
tested, but it was. I think now I'm walking away with thinking that I should go meet privately and talk about everything and break the ice. Maybe not about private parts, but like really
Right.
get to the nitty gritty. Like, hey, high five, man! We both
yeah,
bagged that.
survive that.
I don't think everybody would be down for that though.
I
be
know
like,
no one would be.
They should be.
You shouldn't talk.
Because
to
see, here's the thing. Because maybe his ex could teach her like, oh, hey, here's some things to look out for. Here's some things I enjoyed. Here's some things that he does well. If you ask him, like if he has his,
But everyone has an
everything bagel spread. Don't let him not give it to you. Ask him. It's in the because he never offers.
We could help each other. Like,
Yes.
what if I don't know about an allergy that I should know about, but
Yes.
she does?
Yes.
She could prevent death while I'm
Why wouldn't he just tell?
like he's like taking a shit or something in the cabin, and
Because he's a Cancer. He keeps
He
secrets.
keeps secrets. He's one of those Cancers.
Yes.
I'm like
keeps
I'm
an
building him a plate or something because he's busy, and
Yeah.
I have a break during the Spears Spring Festival.
Uh-huh.
Building him a plate of food, and I throw some everything bagel seasoning on his bagel,
Yeah.
and she sees it and she goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up!"
He's allergic to dehydrated onions.
Yes, and if she didn't say that, I could have killed him. Thank you, X.
We should do that.
We should work together.
We should start a movement.
Yes. I don't think she feels the same way. But I don't know.
Yeah. She did file a complaint with the HR booth. I don't think it was related to you.
That'd be very catty of her. We did talk about like shitting briefly, which is a big deal for me.
It is.
If you're comfortable enough to talk about poop with me, I get
Yeah.
stoked. I'm like, all right.
I mean, we've talked about it several times on this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And probably today and tomorrow and then whatever the next podcast is.
Huh. That's a big move.
So today we're going to be looking at Book 1, Chapter 9, Thinkin About You. This one again shows Her Holiness's humble days of wanting someone, thinking about someone. So it'll be an interesting. They're all interesting, but it'll be another interesting one.
She's humble in this one, you say.
That's what they say. So it begins. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. There's days I'm away.
Very
Is that like a
a finger wagging.
like nope,
No.
right?
Yeah.
I was thinking more like she's at the doctor with a tongue depressor.
Well, surprisingly, shocker.
You're both right.
I'm leaning a little towards John Wayne. Oh,
Oh, you're leaning more toward. All right. I like this twist.
because she's like, hey, okay, I'm going to warn you right now. There's days that I'm going to be away. Okay. Because I'm down with you every day. There you say, break away. I'm missing out on the fun and games.
Breakaway dunk.
I know how to translate this.
That's all I got.
Then go ahead.
No, I was doing an impression of
she was
John.
making fun of me.
Got
That was her impression of me.
Breakaway. Dunk.
Oh, now she does me, and now I have an accent all of a sudden.
What accent did I give you?
Normal, yeah, you were.
She just gave me one, didn't she?
Yeah, you used
Yeah.
your New York making a list.
Yeah, you did. Making a
No,
list.
I didn't. How dare you?
It's her go-to. She always goes.
She always goes to
How
that.
boring. I wish I didn't have a thing.
Well,
Oh, boy.
so let's put this all together
Because I'm down with you every day. What is
there
that?
you say, break away. I'm missing out on the fun and games, but you smile, and no words they tell me. Quit with this appeal you speak, and there is no other voice that I can hear. Obviously,
What is because I'm down with you every day? Does that mean because we're hanging out all the time? Because I'm down with you every day?
you know what? Let me do this one more time, but I'll read the whole thing. Because, no.
It's very confusing.
Right. Here's how it should be. There's days I'm away because I'm down with you every day. There you say, break away. I'm missing out on the fun and games, but you smile, and no words they tell me quit with this appeal. You speak, and there is no other voice that I can hear. It's clear as crystal water.
Math.
It's crystal. You're saying this is crystal clear?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It eludes
enlighten me.
Well, obviously, because there's days that I'm away. Okay, so there are on the calendar, there's going to be times that she's away. Okay.
That she's going to be on business trips.
Okay, that's the one thing I understood.
Well, she's saying, as a warning, because I'm with you every day, okay? And there, you say break away. So they're obviously telling her, come on, we need a break. We need a break.
So once again, a dude is breaking up with her.
I think she's breaking up with him. She's like, oh my God, I'm missing out on some shit. I'm having FOMO.
And the thing is, when you smile and no words, okay, they tell me, like, obviously she's getting advice from her friends. And her friends are just being like, hey, quit it. Don't
Quit with
appeal
this
to
appeal.
him. You know what I mean? Because when you talk, there's like, you're the only voice that you need to hear. You know, this is, her friends are just like, stop with this fool.
You're like, come hang out, come have some drinks. And you're like, oh, but he smiled at me. It wins me over.
It sounds like he's codependent. Like they have a codependent relationship and
unhealthy.
unhealthy, and she is, you know, we all have those friends where once they get in a relationship, you don't see them.
Oh boy, do I have a couple of those. One in particular
I am
right
one
now.
of them right now.
No, you're fine because at least we do this. But I definitely know people, and I won't say his name because his name is, but I'll bleep that.
Oh, he got a partner?
And he just
That's cool.
vanishes.
Well, some people that aren't in a relationship for a while, some people just get attached and then that's their life. Sometimes that's the only people they ever hang out with. What?
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm not that
You're not
sad.
though.
I'm not that sad.
I see tears in your eyes though.
No.
That's the allergies.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
is
Jasmine
allergies.
blooming.
That's a chest.
No. Don't get me wrong. I love my partner. I love the girl I'm seeing. And-
Wow, that was
Wow.
quick.
No. I'm sorry.
You
I
jump-
use the word love. I'm like a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Metaphorically, you jump in the bottom bunk pretty quick.
Metaphorically, I don't touch the bone. Metaphorically,
figuratively.
or figuratively,
Wait,
or literally.
What's interesting is you jump to partner versus girlfriend.
I like to be.
Partner sounds more grown up.
Yes,
I guess so.
It's more mature. I like to be. I like my updated lingo. I think it's fair to everybody.
I like my formal lingo.
What else am I supposed to say? I guess I could use the word lover, but we haven't made love yet.
Oh.
So.
I do not like the term lover.
Yeah, that
You don't?
seems
Yeah, I don't like it. Lover sounds weird to me.
Partner.
okay.
So yeah.
So she's I mean, and I think we all have that, right? Where you're in a relationship with someone and you're hearing, your friends are trying to like give you their advice, and you're maybe battling with that because you've got this internal struggle where I want to be with this person, but then your friends are like, dude, he is, he's a bottom, and yet he makes you pay. You know what I mean? Like that's shady.
Like he's a bad influence on you.
Yeah, it's crazy. He didn't even get his license. You know what I mean? Like he can't even touch his toes.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
I hate that.
And then you're just like, no, but it's gonna be fine. It's fine.
You push you don't listen to the advice until you're ready to listen.
Exactly.
Ready to accept.
Exactly. Until it's too late.
Some people get hearts in their eyes and they just don't listen.
Yeah.
Hearts are blinding and pointy.
And so our goddess apparently has been blinded.
And then she's gonna help us. So she continues. I spend my days with you. I spend my days,
I spend my days
my nights,
thinking about you.
thinking about you, all day. She's a little stalkery. All day, all night, with you.
I spend
My nights.
thinking about you.
You're so fine. Oh yeah. So right there. Okay. She's got it on her mind,
A little
right?
too much. And I think she
yeah.
knows.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is one of those examples of when you're on the outside, it's crystal clear, and your friends are just pulling their hair out because it's like, girl or boy or whoever,
Partner.
how can you not see? Okay. He's the bottom. He should be paying for dinner. What is wrong with you, fool? And you're like, no, you don't understand.
You don't understand. It's 4001. Tops or bottoms can pay.
Well, it's more
Very
like
progressive.
there's a little bit of a drought, and so you kind in this time you kind of take what you can get, But no, have you guys ever experienced that where you're with someone and your friends are just like, Bessie Jo?
No.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
She only makes good choices.
I make choices that I on my own figure out are pretty bad. I'm usually not with a partner that my friends are like.
so have you ever been in a situation where you've been the friend having to warn someone about something you sensed, or either of you?
Yes, I have a friend right now who has recently, not recent, it's been quite a while, but he or she is trying to have more fun sexually. And he or she wants to sleep with a specific person that I think is trash. But he or she thinks that like, it might be one fun night. Might as well. This person likes me. Why not try it?
Yeah.
And I am quite discouraging of the idea. I think you're going to think this is like, I don't give anyone advice. Like, sleep with whoever you want.
Right.
This is the first time I've been like, this is the stupidest idea. Get your head out of the fucking sand.
Yeah.
Do we know who these people are?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so.
But I can't even tell.
Why?
This is one thing I cannot talk about.
You just said I'll bleep it out.
No, not even to you guys. I can't tell. Isn't that fun?
No.
I don't like keeping secrets, but I can't tell.
Oh, that sounds so.
You don't know them anyway.
It sounds so good.
But
Well,
I gave this person, he or she, the advice to not fuck this person because
Right.
it's so idiotic. And the other person is a bucket of stupid.
Do they just want more experience, or do they want to be with that
Probably.
particular person?
I think they just want to put it to rest. They're like, I know this person likes me. I'm just gonna sleep
I'm
with this
so
person.
curious.
Well, hey.
It's me.
Fucking liar.
Okay, John Wayne, it's actually us, but we work together.
It would be very controversial if
And then there's the whole thing that
he doesn't like women.
Whatever, you guys suck. Shut up.
He hates my vulva.
it's not your vulva.
Something you.
It's your personality.
Hey, but you guys did bring up a story for me that
Ooh.
I had a situation that backfired on me.
Ooh.
So I was,
John Wayne speaking.
So I was living in Austin, Texas for a while, and I was living there with a buddy of mine. We became really good friends, and we decided to move out there together just to like change of pace, to live life. And it was like, honestly, up to this point, it's probably the 3 best years of my life. Like just single, bachelor, running around, getting drunk, enjoying Austin, Texas, which is a great place to live. Anyways, at a music festival one weekend, he met a gal who ended up later on being his girlfriend, and like they got really serious. And she moved in with us at one point, and it was like the 3 of us because it was just me and him for a while. And he, like I said, he became my best friend, and he's still a really good friend to me. And we don't hardly talk, but if we did, it was like we'd still be great friends. Which is kind of sad in its own way, but it's life. But on the cusp of, he went through this situation with like, will they, won't they? But like, I guess he did propose to her, and they were engaged. And when I heard of it, I don't know why I was really anti her. I did not think they were, for some reason at the time, I was like, they're just not a good couple. I don't know.
You didn't think they were compatible?
There was something about it. I'm like,
You smelled something.
I guess it didn't feel right to me. Like, and I don't know if it was me being jealous or if it was me worried about losing my friend. I don't know what it was. There was something that I'm just like, I don't like this. And I guess maybe I wasn't, and I think it was also part of it was like when I would talk to my friend, he would be like, oh, it's nothing. It's not that big of a deal. Or like he would downplay everything.
It seems like you were trying to protect him.
I think that's what I was trying to do, but I don't know how it came off. You know what I mean?
Do you guys have a falling out because of this?
No, I'll get to it though. But luckily we were good enough friends. We got past it, I think. But it's still like this. It still makes me cringe to think about this moment because I remember walking in. He wasn't home that day, and I walked in there and I had this conversation with her, and I was like, so and so. I was like, I don't.
You were talking to her.
I think it's funny because I think they know the story, so I don't think it matters. Who knows? I don't think they would ever listen to this, and if they do, hey guys, this funny story. But I walk in the room and I said, Jamie, I don't think you should marry Brian. I don't think you guys, like, I said something along the lines like, I don't think it would work out or something, or I think this is a bad decision, or like maybe he doesn't.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. I said something along those lines that they shouldn't get married to her. And of course she tells him I told her that.
Of course she does. If they're in
I
a
know, but I
relationship.
guess in my head it went out differently. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how that conversation popped up. I just remember I remember talking to her and saying something like that, like, you shouldn't go through with this. And when I think back on it, I feel like so guilty, and I feel like I was almost stabbing my friend in the back. But I think at the time when I had that conversation, I didn't feel like that.
Yeah. That wasn't your intention at the time.
No, I don't think so. I guess, like I said, it was something like I didn't want that. I didn't want them to get married. And I don't know if it was like I said, some subconscious like losing my friend or like just not feeling like they were right for each other.
You didn't want to lose your bachelor lifestyle, maybe.
I guess I don't.
It could be a combination of all of these things, though.
It might have been. I just remember thinking, because he did downplay and didn't tell me everything, like how serious they were and how into her he was. I think he downplayed all that because he didn't want to tell me that he was falling for someone or something, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think I knew everything. So I just didn't think it was right, or I thought maybe they were getting married for the wrong reasons.
Maybe just because some people do this to spare their friends' feelings. Maybe he was downplaying everything because he didn't want to make you feel lonely.
Maybe. Like he might have. Like I said, who knows how many factors, but now to this day I feel like a bad person, even though he still kind of made me like the best man at his wedding after that.
They got married.
They did.
Are they still married?
Yeah, they had a kid. They're still married, happily married.
You were wrong.
Wow.
About what?
They're happily together, right?
Right, but I told you at the time, I don't think I knew everything about
Yeah.
how in love they were, how much he actually had
He
fallen
really-
for.
he really
Yeah,
got
like I
it.
said, I think he downplayed how much he was into her to be like, oh, I'm not that into her,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Or she's, it's not that big of a deal. And then, go figure, when I tried to like say something to her, and then I felt the fool, and I still feel the fool to this
So
day.
when you tried to
should
stop
talk to
it,
him.
it's not a conversation I want to have. Like this is, you don't realize this is like a long time ago. This is almost 10 years ago.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long time has passed.
I don't know.
Like you can always
yeah.
bring stuff up like that, and they always turn out well. Like nothing bad's gonna happen for you guys for you bringing up this conversation.
So
And you being like, hey, yo, this was my intention, did not mean.
Again, doesn't matter. We may never ever hang out ever again. But I think the thing is we wouldn't have to discuss it. It's not something that created this divide. It wasn't the reason I left. It wasn't the reason, that we don't live
Well, here's
near
the
each other
thing.
anymore.
You had the information that you had, and you were looking out for your friend.
You did nothing wrong.
You thought you were doing the right thing, right?
I did.
At the time.
I did.
And so I think you can take some solace in that, the information that you had from your friend, that was visible to you, you made the choice because you were looking out for your friend.
Yeah.
And obviously you didn't have all the information.
I mean, like I said, I can make up all the excuses in the world, but I can't. I made a decision. I went with it. It backfired. Didn't go well.
Hindsight's 2020.
Made me feel stupid and guilty.
What if the reason why they're still together and have a kid is
despite
you? They're like, let's show John Wayne that we can do this. And they actually work through a lot of problems because of you. Maybe you are the reason why they are still together.
You're starting to sound like my partner.
I mean, think about it. They're just like using you as their rock because they might have issues, but they're always thinking, yeah, but honey, remember John Wayne? We cannot prove him right.
Yeah, I might have seen one of the posts of the day. I think it was, what would John Wayne do? So
Yeah.
I think they might still be thinking about me.
I wonder, was that might have gone viral because the response was, try to break up a marriage. Right?
Yeah, I recall that.
Let's go try to break up an engagement.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting vulnerable with us.
Yeah.
You don't share
I love
a lot.
it when a Gemini gets vulnerable with me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't share a lot, but when you do, man, it packs a punch.
It packs a dick punch, man.
Classic dick punch.
Well,
Where are we?
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
And back to it.
So she continues.
I think it's You're So Fine, right?
You're so fine,
Should we?
on my mind,
Ooh.
and I think about you all the time. Day and night feels so right, and for us there is no end in sight. And she one last, ooh, each day that I spend around you passes by too fast. Each night that I spend without you is longer than the last. Girl needs to relax.
Our holiness needs to do some me time, some holy me time.
Yeah.
But this is before she really.
Absolutely.
This is her lesson. Like
This is
these
a story for us. Yes.
It's not encouraging us to be obsessed with one person, be
Right.
codependent with one person, and all that shit. She's giving us, this is almost like a fable.
You know what? It's interesting because it's almost like she's giving us the opportunity to be the friend, to look at her and be like, girl, what are you thinking?
She wants us at the end of the song to be like, you have a little bit of independence.
Right. Yeah.
But then again, everyone should go through this. Everyone should have this heart in the eye, butterfly chemical feeling with one person in their, one or a couple people in their life where they are so obsessed and annoying about it.
Yeah.
And very codependent about it.
Yeah.
Because they learn from it. They learn that they have to be independent in order to
Absolutely.
find a true partner.
Because you have to learn how to be on your, like, every once in a while it works out that you can be like in this like crazy relationship and you don't tell anybody, and then you've got a friend like John Wayne who says no, and then it works out. But that's not always like that. Sometimes it's like, girl, you're on my mind, I'm thinking about you day and night, feels so right, there's for us there's no end in sight. Yes, there is. He moved away. He doesn't live here anymore. He doesn't. He sent a cease and desist.
Oh my God.
Hypothetically, you know, like that I mean, I don't know anything that's happened like that, but I'm just saying, you know.
I've never received.
Sounds like a
this.
personal experience.
I've never been served before.
A
But
restraining order. I don't even know what that would be like. It's not comfortable. I'm sure I can tell you that.
I don't. From friends.
I've heard. So,
Have you guys ever thought about? Have you ever thought about getting a restraining order against someone?
No.
no.
Have you? You seem like you have.
No, not really.
Oh.
I do have this one coworker that from a long time ago when I used to work at a bar, and we were really good friends. And then I left the bar, and I was single, and we sexted once, just once. And then from that, I think it was just once. And then from that, after that, he would not stop trying to sext me and like send me dick pics randomly sometimes. And then
There was never any physical contact. This was strictly
never
some chatty,
flirtatious. This was like phone sex, which I never had before. And I'm like, whatever. That was my version of a one night stand.
Right.
And I told him I'm not comfortable with that anymore. Thank you. We're
Right.
done. That was a fluke. Fun. See you later.
Were you actually sexting? I mean, phone sexting, or were you like doing the dishes and then just like?
Yeah. Just turning on the sink and watching. Yeah, big dick. Wow, that's huge. Yep. Love to sit on that. I actually don't know how to sex, so I think I really struggled. I was like, but I was flattered.
Yeah.
Just like say a lot.
And I'm just eating ice cream.
So good.
When you sext, are you conscious of like spelling errors, or are you like trying to be grammatical with like ellipses and pauses, or
I think
are
I've
you
only done it once, really.
okay?
I put your tick in my mouth. Wait, what?
Well, what? You're gonna get Lyme disease.
Oh my god, I want to suck your duck. What the fuck?
Okay. Oh, I was so into it. Threw me off.
God. Yeah, like nothing about sexting is actually sexy to me.
Right.
Sexty to me.
Well, because
So I don't
it's just sitting
understand
there
it.
with your thumbs, just
Yeah.
like trying to get out the next response, and you
Right.
see them typing.
And let's say you're jerking off while sexting, you would have to use one hand, at risk for more autocorrect.
Right.
I mean, very possible nowadays when you just like do the.
That's true.
I
I don't
can't-
use that though.
I don't either.
I
But it works better than actual separate texting.
well, no,
That's
what
true.
But I don't use it.
I just dictate, because then it's just easier.
Dictate.
But then it's just like
That could be dangerous.
it is, because you
I
don't
want your mom to come over for dinner while we. Wait, what? That's not what I said.
We're leaving it in.
Yeah, I haven't experienced anything like that. I mean, I've definitely had boyfriends who realize what they've lost. And so they're like, come on, please, just one more time. I'm like, I'm not going to cook you my fettuccine Alfredo one more time. You know what I mean? I save that for special occasions.
You lost fettuccine rights. You
Well,
had
that's my nickname for-
you had your feta chance.
So exactly.
Were you trying to think of a pun?
Yeah. So she goes on with her, again, we kind of repeat the chorus here. I spend my days with you, thinking about you. I spend my nights thinking about you all day, all night. She kind of does this reverse. It almost feels like the parentheticals are flipped,
They do feel that way.
It's interesting.
I'm not sure what the point is to that.
I never know. My days
With you.
thinking about you.
I spend my nights.
My nights
thinking about you.
thinking about you, baby. Ooh, I can't get enough of you. Can't get enough, yeah. Oh, you know that for 24 hours, whatever ever do, yeah.
Won't ever, ever do.
Won't ever, ever do, yeah. She's got...
Love you, BB.
It's kind of hard because obviously my love for her, my heart throbs for her. But in this moment, it's very cringy.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough when you see it all written out.
And sometimes you just have to let your friends go through it.
Yeah.
Like you really can say
You have to.
enough.
It has to go through their system.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like when you look back at old photos of old relationships and you're like, oh man, I look kind of happy there. But then, because like you do this thing and it's like, I think there's science to it. I don't know all the details, but like people, when they think bad about a relationship, you don't remember the bad stuff. You only remember the good stuff. I think that's your mind blocks out like the bad stuff. Just like when a woman gives birth, she blocks out like the pain.
Yeah.
And it's how she's able to give birth again.
Right.
'Cause she doesn't like think about how painful it was the first time.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
But I think our minds
It's
do
like
that.
survival.
Our minds do that with relationships too. You don't really think about all the bad stuff. Cause like I think back on my past relationships and I'm like, man, some of those were terrible. Like I was just like, why was I with her?
I think during the breakup part, during the sad part, all you do is think about the bad stuff and never about the good.
Correct.
In order to justify the breakup.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
justify a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
There's a
that
lot
plane.
of low-flying planes. I know we had some deliveries coming in. I didn't think they were coming in by plane.
I
though.
think after they saw Bessie building the Britney Spears statue on top, they were like, that seems pretty efficient. We should definitely do that.
We should only have low flying planes.
Yeah.
Quick delivery.
So she's going to repeat this again. I spend my days
With you.
with you.
I spend my nights.
My nights thinking about you. I spend my days
With you.
with you, baby.
I spend my nights.
All day, all night.
Thinking about you.
All day, all night. Thinking about you.
With you.
Thinking about you.
I spend my nights.
Thinking about you.
Thinking about you.
Thinking about you.
And you think she's thinking about him?
I think so. Yeah, I don't. It's,
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of.
How does this end though?
We're gonna kind of thinking about you.
With you.
Thinking about you.
I spend my nights.
Thinking about you.
Thinking about you.
Thinking about you.
Oh, barf.
All day, all night.
With you.
All day, all night.
I spend my nights. Thinking about you.
Ooh yeah.
I spend my nights, days. With you.
With you, baby.
Whoosh.
Whoa,
What's the
she-
lesson here?
Oh my God.
I think the lesson isn't one of those like types of lessons
This.
where like, hey,
Where
here's,
you learn something?
here's the words and here's what you learn. It's us as the outside observer being like, girl.
What if this was just this chapter was blown up a little bit when it was just an innocent poem she probably wrote when she was 10 years old. Someone found it, thought this was a great Messiah chapter that they decided to publish. Like, what if this was something private and
They needed
juvenile that she wanted to keep to herself?
And then when she was creating the book, she's like, hey, I need one more chapter. I'll throw this in.
Like, who knows? Who knows how it was found? It could have
Yeah.
been like she says, it could have been like some like note like from her diary that someone's like, oh, well, this is the Britney Spears. This is
Yeah.
the goddess. Let's.
Or maybe she didn't finish it, and the end of the song was like, but instead of thinking about you, I've learned to be independent. And that's how it was supposed to end, but something
Yeah.
happened.
I got up and decided to do other stuff.
Went to the movies by myself.
I got a college degree.
I created a religion.
That, yeah, because it's very, It's kind of sad.
I've never seen you so frustrated.
Well, it's a light that you don't often see her in, but you have to accept it because it's there on the page. Like she's thinking about
It
him.
teaches you to literally love everyone, even the dependent, ooey gooey, cheesy ones.
Yeah,
I think it's important that I think for me reading her stuff, no matter when it's this and she seems like you know, in quotes, the crazy girlfriend, like, you know, to
It
know that
humanizes
she,
her.
yeah, it humanizes her just to show her that she is like us.
Yep.
That she's like, can be like anybody and that we can be like her and it's okay to be imperfect because you're going to have your bad moments, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be an idiot and tell someone, give them bad, you know, a bad suggestion that's going to backfire. Like stuff happens.
really backfire. How many years they've been together now?
Like 10.
Wow. Wait, 10?
10?
Yeah.
Didn't your
There's
wife
something
die
about
10
you
years
in
ago?
10 years. 10 years ago was pretty momentous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We won't linger there.
Okay.
I can see the tears coming down. Well, hey, everybody.
That's the jasmine.
Yeah. Allergies.
Yeah, that's right. Today was an interesting one. I hope everybody was able to get something from that. I know we sure did. And yeah, so any final thoughts, Bessie Jo?
I like this one
Yeah.
only because I like the humanizing aspect of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not talking close enough. Excuse me. But yeah, I enjoyed this one because I like being a little frustrated at my goddess.
Mm-hmm. You just kind of want to slap her
Yeah, I do
and be like, look,
sometimes.
yeah,
Stop dyeing your hair. You're beautiful the way you are.
right.
But I also accept that you're a human.
Yeah,
At one point
yeah.
before taking over the throne.
Any thoughts, John Wayne?
That, you know what? Sometimes you can be a little nutty, but it doesn't make you crazy. Like if you want to, yeah, I'm serious.
No,
like,
no. I'm
if-
not.
if
I thought that was beautiful.
Some days you're going to have a day where you're like, I want to wear this old timey looking dress and that's okay.
We didn't say anything when you walked in. I mean, we just thought,
Hey, it's just an ode to my grandmother and that's okay. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
the ruffles are in great condition.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a great thought. No, you're right. And I think we've also all been in a situation where we kind of get focused on something about our partner. Like,
Yeah.
God, the way he just feels in my hand.
I love carrying my partner in my hand and putting him in my pocket
Yep. And you just think,
and have him whisper advice in my ear all day.
and his friends are like, he doesn't even know you. You know, you
Drop him.
stop obsessing, stop thinking about him. You say it all the time. We can't even go to brunch without you telling us that you're thinking of him day and night. And you just get mesmerized, you know? And so to have her say,
sometimes.
and to have her say, hey, I've been there. I feel you.
I've been addicted.
Yeah, I've been addicted to the thing, to people. So, yeah, that's a great message. Well, hey, everybody, I hope you're able to get that message out of that.
Did anyone get that? Anyone just
Everyone-
get a handle of that?
We on the same page? But yeah, you can find us, again, social media, www.britneydo. You can email us, whatwouldbritneydo@gmail.com. Or I forget what our email is. It's down in the description.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
Be more independent.
click
listeners.
around.
You know what? Yeah, take
Click
today's
around.
lesson. Do some research.
Click around. Click around. Click up, clip down, clip down. clip.
Definitely
Click.
beautiful.
Please cut that out.
No, you're definitely keeping that in.
On that note, we'll see you. Take care, everybody.
Well, we're gonna see next week. We're gonna see everybody.
Soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Later, guys. I'll be thinking about you.
We'll be thinking about you.
Thinking about you.
Okay. Bye.
You, thinking of you. All night. All day.
Man, my tongue was